Hello and welcome to the March 2017 WrestleTalk Hall of Fame induction ceremony. I'm Ollie Davis and this is a monthly video to honour all you wonderful people who have donated to the WrestleTalk Patreon page in the previous month. If you want to be inducted into next month's class and help this channel grow, head over to WrestleTalk's Patreon page and support WrestleTalk, as the bumper says. First up are the WrestleTalk Hall of Fame Class of March headliners, which are those who have donated $25 a month or more. So a big thank you. And don't forget, you'll be getting a special shout out on the WrestleTalk News too, along with an induction speech here. Corblimey Stroud. Making his debut Hall of Fame headlining induction, Corblimey Stroud first made his name in East London's high-flying scene, which is where he got his name. Following a particularly impressive super flippy move from the top rope, the punters were heard to say, Corblimey Stroud. Dr. Fantastic Mark Johnson. Four-time Hall of Fame headliner Dr. Fantastic Mark Johnson recently opened up an acting school for wrestling medics. They teach you the exact way to run into the ring looking concerned. Damaged Dan Schaefer. Damaged Dan Schaefer's six-time Hall of Fame headliner status hangs in the balance after a recent string of PR gaffes. The most recent being an embarrassing leaked sexting session. John Wick, Chapter 2. Six-time headliner John Wick Chapter 2, however, couldn't be more different. A well-respected in-ring technician, so friendly he makes Ricky Steamboat look like a heel. Notorious Little Dre. First-time headliner Notorious Little Dre has had a surge of popularity recently, with many wrestling fans discovering his work after mishearing Bobby Roode's entrance music and typing Notorious into Google. Diamond Mitchell Jander. Three-time Hall of Fame headliner Diamond Mitchell Jander's mini-promotion 105 Live ran its first show last month to great success. Courtney Chaos. Other three-time Hall of Fame headliner Courtney Chaos remains caught in a storyline for the ages, stuck between her warring former tag team members Jimmy Havoc and Marty Scurll. You can follow her on Twitter at QueenHouseChaos. And the official Gary Doyle. WrestleTalk inducts its first ever referee into the Hall of Fame, the official Gary Doyle, who's worked for several promotions on the east coast of Australia for almost 5 years. You can congratulate him on Twitter at the 112 Express, or check out his brilliantly named Facebook fan page, The Realm of Gazatronism. Thank you very much to G, Dallas Spears You Into Oblivion, The Crown Jewel Julian Berger, and Jealous Jack McCarthy for their $10 donations last month. You'll also be getting a shout out on the WrestleTalk News. And now we honour those who have pledged $5 or more a month. Eddie the Eagle Rowley, The Hacker Ben Hamblin, Psycho Sidney Johnson, Angry Andy Duffield, Your Mincemeat Matt Norris, Sinister Scott Jackson, Charles Monster Man Moran, and The Ravishing Carlos Rivera. And finally, those who gave $1 a month. The Disco Man, Jonathan Stewart, Jazzy Jazz Clark, Scott Giggity Gigney, Joe's Got the Hump Humphreys, the Hairy Hannibal Burgess, Fergal Devitt McClements, Leighton Crazy Man Jones, Daryl the Spiker Man, The Assassination of Jesse James Clark, Rocket Raccoon Raver, Out for Justice Jeremy Brooks, Macho Man Russell Powell, The Educated One, Eric Jacks, Tommy Nerdburger Mulligan, Greatness Personified Michael Cruz. He gave himself that name. Mad Matt Champman, Brian Ready to Go Rodriguez, Extreme Christopher Deacon, Dangerous John Episcopo, The Terror Tyler Toth, Sassy Bill Sigler, Jennifer Arms of Steel, Robin Papa Pump Pearson, The Astounding Alan Weimar, Lee Gilbergy, Michael Bringing Home the Doty, Uncanny Corey Peters, The Nice Guy Nathan Phillips, Gorgeous Glenn Cavazzi, Spotfest Steve Mayer, Jumping Jack Vaughan, Too Good Yusef Chowdhury, Phil the Power James, Dark David Darkings, Smoking John Gunn, Ryan Victorious Verhagen, Sven XG, Great Grandson of a Plumber Dustin Kelly, Rowdy Rebecca Amerson, Horrid Hamza Basir, Brentha Bowser, Influx of Hammer Fists followed by a Dragon Superplex Marsh, The Tank Toma Dinino, Josh Gill Antichrist, The Malicious Mikhail Barte, PJ Power, Awesome Azriel Zubaya, and Alex Mortosi and his furious Fists from Hell. Thank you genuinely all so much for supporting WrestleTalk. If I read your name out and you hate the wrestling nickname I came up with, or I just pronounced your name wrong in the first place, let me know on the Patreon page and I'll make sure to change it next time. I've been Ollie Davis. That was heavy. And you are WrestleTalk.